Okay, guys, now we are beside a CNC lathe machine. We have two of these in our machine shop, and also we have one milling center over there, one turning, and another turning machine here. Okay, so if you attend our voluntary sessions, I hope next semester we may perform some operations in this machine shop manually, and I will briefly show you the fundamentals of the CNC, and then we may start some machining process on the CNC. Let's have a look at the interior. The fundamentals are almost the same. We have the spindle again. We are using the chuck. This is our workpiece, and we have again, you see, this is our tailstock. And this time, as opposed to the other one, we have an automated tool changer. It's called as ATC. As you see, we have many cutting tools. This drilling tool, a centering tool here, another turning tool. So this is quite flexible. If you write proper scripts, you can easily machine complicated work pieces. Örnek bir G-code dosyası burada açabilir miyiz? Okay. This is, by the way, the controller of our CNC machine. Let me show you clearly. Okay. This is made by Siemens, and here we have some controls. We can even write the codes on this machine. You don't need to write them on your computer, but it will be quite difficult to write by using this keypad. Instead, what we do, we write these scripts, like these codes on our computers. I'm not sure whether you can see some codes here, but they are not complicated, and you will learn all these codes on your own in our machine shop practices. And after you install these G codes, M codes into this machine, then you simply start the machining process and may adjust the speed, the cutting speed, by using this wheel. And obviously, we have some security type of buttons here, emergency button. And for instance, we have a special button here for applying cutting fluid or not. We have different options, different buttons for specific purposes. And if you have written your code on a computer, then you can install your script by using serial communication or by using an USB disk, and then your script will be installed onto this computer here. Since it's a CNC type of lathe, we need to have a computer inside. So this machine has a computer inside, and it parses all these instructions and then performs some operations on the machine side. Now we are going to machine, actually. I'm not sure whether you see a workpiece on this blackboard. I think you see. We are going to machine such a piece, and as you see, it's quite complicated. We have some grooves, we have tapered surfaces, we have a hole at the center, and also we are going to open some threads on the tip of this workpiece. Now he's going to start the machining, and we will be watching it through this window. Any questions before we start the machining? Okay, now this is our workpiece. We are starting the process. You will see that from time to time it's going to change the tool. Now it's doing mostly roughing operations. The material renewal rate is quite high. Once all these fundamental processes are completed, it will perform some finishing operations. You can always actually follow which actually machine command is processing right now. I'm not sure whether you can see, but this is the command is processing. And after it is done, it will pass to the next command, process it, and also we can see the position of the cutting tool here, X and Z axis. The spindle speed is around right now 18, 800, 1800. And it's right. Feed rate, as you see, changes a lot depending on the scoop. And we are using the first tool. So this is the name of the tool we are using. Now some grooving operations performed. Now doing some kind of finishing operation. I think it's not finished, but it's opening it with threads. I'm sorry for that. The threads are now open. And at the end of the process, it's going to open a hole at the tip, centering the perform. Now it's going to do drilling operation. But I think it couldn't perform probably due to the misalignment of the tool. Now it's going to do cutting off. So it will cut off our workpiece from the spindle. Now in a moment you will see that it will fall on the machine. Yep. Now the process is over. He's going to take the workpiece out. I can show you the workpiece. You see, we have threads here, and we have a little hole here. This is done with type of centering. We have some grooves. We have tapered cone, tapered turning operation. We have straight turning, other grooving. And at the other side, you see, we have some chips actually, or some part which is not machined. Since during this cutting off operation, uh, at some point, since the weight of this workpiece is a bit higher, we have some breakage and fall on the ground. And that's why actually it couldn't complete the whole machining process. So we have this little amount here. We need to do some extra machining operation, or maybe even filing, and remove that part. And this is all actually, guys, for the turning operations I can